Now, what I've done here is switch out of the present tense and gone into the past, just to make it a little bit more challenging for us. So it reads, as I walked through the apartment, I looked around and I could visualize where I would put my furniture. The only thing they left behind was a broken television on the floor. So as I walked through the apartment, this as would be mientras, meaning while I walked or as I walked is the same in Spanish, mientras. And then this leads us into a line, while I was walking, okay? So mientras caminaba. And then through the apartment, por. It's very important here, this word, por. So versatile. Por el departamento. I looked around. To look is mirar. So I looked, miré. And then we have this word again, around. A mí, alrededor. I looked around, miré, a mí alrededor. And I could visualize. So I could visualize, again, this is implying a line, okay, because we're walking around and we're visualizing. So even though we say I could visualize, which sounds like a dot, Spanish would treat this as a line because it's not really an event, right? This is something that is ongoing. We're walking around the apartment, and as we walk around, we're visualizing where we would put the furniture. So you see how all of this is implying a line. So for that reason, I could would be podía. This is the line here. Podía instead of pude. Pude would be a dot, but podía is a line for I could. Now there is a verb in Spanish for visualize, but visualizar. It's quite a mouthful, right? And we don't even need to change much, just this here. So we have visualizar. This is acting as a handle, a modal verb. So after this comes the full verb. Y podía visualizar. Where is donde? I would put. Okay, here we have a would. So the verb is poner. And it's slightly irregular in this conditional of would, because instead of ponería, it would go to pondría. So it's something to be aware of there. Slightly irregular. This means I would put. So where I would put donde, pondría. My furniture would be, I would say plural, mis muebles. My furnitures, mis muebles. Now the only thing would be la única cosa, with an accent here. Otherwise it would be única, and they wouldn't understand what you were saying. So la única cosa, that they left. That is implied, right? So we put it in. Now to leave behind is dejar. Well, to leave, sorry, is dejar. So this is a dot in the past, right? An event. They left this thing behind. So dejaron. La única cosa que they left. Dejaron. And then the word for behind is atrás. Let's get rid of this word here. Now, was a broken television on the floor. So here we are going to be in fue. Again, carrying on that dot. La única cosa que dejaron atrás fue. Was a broken television on the floor. So first we say una televisión, then we describe it, rota, and then en el suelo. See how important the structure of your sentence and the word order becomes in order to sound natural. So la única cosa que dejaron atrás fue una televisión rota is broken. Notice that it's rota because we are una televisión. And then on the floor, you could say en el piso, but en el suelo sounds more natural. That's what a native speaker, how they would express it. En el suelo, on the floor, on the ground, I suppose. So we have mientras caminaba por el departamento, while I was walking around the apartment. Miré, I looked. This is a dot. Miré a mi alrededor. I looked around. And I was able to visualize. This is what we are really saying here. I could visualize. I was able to visualize. So you see the was leading us into the line. Y podía visualizar. Donde pondría, where I would put my furniture. In Spanish is plural, mis muebles. The only thing, la única cosa, that they left behind, que dejaron atrás, was a broken television. Fue una televisión rota on the ground en el suelo.